Oh dear, you better get some for him.
Okay.
Good morning. It is Monday.
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 Monday. It's Monday morning. Yesterday we had a big old snowstorm and sleet storm. So now there's tons of snow outside. Yay. Honestly, just so ready for spring at this point. I'm so over the snow and all that. I just made some tea. It's only 10:30 and I'm just getting around to making it. I've like gone off coffee for whatever reason. Again, like in the beginning I always go off coffee when I'm nauseous and everything, but I've gone off it again. So I've been just really drinking tea. It's not that I won't drink it if there's some available, but I'm not like, ooh, I want my morning coffee. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna drink this. My crazy girl runs around. We are almost at 37 weeks. I am feeling very uncomfortable at this point and pretty ready. There's a couple of things I want to do around the house before she gets here, and then I'll be really ready. But I'm pretty much ready. Like my body's like, yeah, we're pretty ready. So I thought I would do a weekly vlog because I haven't done one of these in a little while. Just take you along the week with us. Today is Troy's birthday. So in a little bit, Lucy and I are gonna make his birthday cake. I say that, but it's the cheesecake. And we're gonna make some meatball subs for dinner tonight. And tomorrow I have a midwife appointment. So I'm gonna make the cheesecake now. Excuse my appearance. I feel a cold coming on, so I'm not feeling my greatest today. Anyway, we're gonna make the cheesecake. So I've got my pan here. So this is actually gonna be a like healthier style of cheesecake. And it's actually one we make a lot. So it's maybe you've seen them, a cottage cheesecake. So it's like high protein and stuff. But it's not just with cottage cheese, it's got other stuff in it to make it a bit yummier. So I just melted a little butter to do a little crust here, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of gluten-free flour to it, and then I'm gonna press it into the base of this pan. Cook that while we make the filling. Some coconut flour and regular old Gia flour. I'm not measuring it, I'm measuring it with my heart. I'm just gonna add a little bit and a little bit of this. And Troy doesn't really like much of a crust on it anyway, so it's gonna be a very thin crust since he is. If we need to add anything else, I'm just gonna add a touch more coconut flour. See, now it's all nice and clumpy like that. I'm just gonna push it into the base of this pan like so. Like I said, he doesn't like much of a crust, so this barely covers the bottom, but this is perfect for how he likes it. This is cheesecake.
Can I smell it? Just, can I taste it? Can I frosting. Can I taste it?
All right, into the oven we go. Here's the finished cheesecake, and I'm gonna make some whipped cream to go with it later, and I think a little berry compote. That sounds pretty good. Morning, it's Tuesday. I'm off to a midwife appointment in the absolute freezing cold. It's nice and sunny, but it's 8 degrees. With wind chill, it's probably in the negatives. Yesterday, it literally was just windy all day, and it said real feel was -10. Oh, -2 today, so slightly warmer. I'm so ready for it to be warm. It actually looks like it's gonna start getting a little bit warmer. Dare I even say it, next week. So I'm excited for that because it has been freaking cold this winter. I'm so over it. Anyway, I'm off to a midwife appointment for my 37-week checkup. Yeah, absolutely huge. This coat, like, I can't believe it still fits me. To be honest, I'm gonna pop a podcast on, head to my appointment. Lucy's with my parents. Oh hey, good evening. You join me much later in the day, obviously. I'm about to have my little evening sweet treat. As you know, I've made some cake and frozen some for when I just need a little certain something. You know what I mean? It's a cake. I'm gonna let that defrost for a little while because it's been in the freezer. I'll probably take a shower while I let that defrost because I went to the gym and I did a treadmill walk, which I've been doing 2 times a week. It's maybe 34 weeks, 33, 34 weeks. Basically just a little form of cardio, something to keep active. Like I do workouts pretty much every day, like either yoga or Pilates or some other pregnancy style like workout at home, but I also like to add in some walking. I just feel like it's good for overall health to walk. I'll go and walk on the treadmill for about 30 minutes at the gym. I would do it outside obviously, but it's winter here. For one, it's freezing, and for two, there's so much snow everywhere that it would probably be more dangerous for me to walk heavily pregnant on the snowy sidewalks. So I go to the gym and I walk on the treadmill, and it's great because it's just some me time, and I put a podcast in and I just chill. So yeah, that's what I did tonight, and we had dinner. This is the situation. I literally look like I have a basketball in my under my sweatshirt. Hopefully I will be better about vlogging the rest of the week because only Tuesday I feel like I've already been slacking. Good morning. We are at Wednesday already. I'm just doing my skincare real quick, hoping to bring myself to life a little bit more because I slept so bad last night. It's so uncomfortable sleeping at this point. I don't even know why I try. So I went to sleep a lot later than I was wanting to anyway. It was like 11, which is naughty on my part. And then I fell asleep finally, and in the middle of the night I woke up and had to go pee, and then I just could not get back to sleep for like an hour and a half, and it was like 3:30 in the morning. It was like 5 by the time I finally fell back asleep, and then I only got a couple more hours of sleep. I'm a little bit tired this morning, just kind of uncomfortable. Like I feel pretty good overall, but just kind of like little aches and pains here from the big belly, as to be expected. For 37 weeks, absolutely mind blown. My midwife's like, baby can come at any point in the next few weeks now. She'll be ready, she'll be good to go. I feel like the dark circles under my eyes are really popping out here, but look how big. 37 weeks, you see. I feel like I waddle around now. There's no way around it. I've got these like pains like here, like stretching and pulling, I think. Pelvic pain, I guess. Anyway, I'm taking Lucy to the library for story time today, because it's the last time that I'm gonna take her before baby is here, that is for sure. I'm kind of gonna lay low the next couple weeks because I have a cold right now, which I'm not happy about, and I do not want to go into labor with any kind of sickness, so I'm just gonna be like laying low, not going too many places, because I don't want to be sick when I'm having a baby. Okay, we managed to make it to and back from the library. I just thought I'd show you. I'm not planning to take Lucy again until after baby comes, so we stocked up on some books. Got Splat the Cat, this little book, a Llama Llama, and Lucy's been super into Pokemon, so we got 2 Pokemon books, a Peppa Pig, 2 Peppa Pigs, this little girl book, little princess book, and then for myself, I got a Frida McFadden book. I haven't read one of these. Her books are super creepy, and this one looked good, so read that one. And then this one called The Queen of Fives. It was a new fiction book in the library and it looked really good. It's set in London, so I thought I would like it. And then we did little hedgehogs. That was today's craft. That was everything we got. So we got a nice stack of books to read. I made some tea to bring with me, but I didn't really drink it, so I'm gonna make a cup after Lucy goes down for her nap time. Okay, we just went to the grocery store for a little top-up, midweek grocery top-up. Just thought I'd show you what we got real quick. Lucy asked for white chocolate chips. I'm not gonna complain, I like white chocolate. Some oranges. Bananas. I got double the amount I usually do because I'm going to take half and freeze them. I found this really yummy smoothie recipe for a date smoothie with frozen bananas, date, yogurt. So it's like high protein, but it's also getting the dates in because I'm 37 weeks. So supposedly if you eat 5 or 6 dates a day, it helps soften your cervix, prep things for labor. I made one yesterday just with a couple of dates and it was delicious. Needed some more dish soap, milk of course, some yogurt, a couple of things of ground beef, and some chicken. I needed to get eggs, but there were none. Let me rephrase that. There was a couple, and it was $11 for an 18 pack and $7 for a pack of white, like store brand eggs. I was like, can't do this. So hopefully Troy can go to a different store tonight and hopefully find some eggs because we go through eggs a lot. We have them every morning, and if I bake, I use them. Good morning. You join me on Thursday morning. Just about to make some PG Tips tea. You know you live in the US because boxes of tea are tiny, and it's also like $6 for this. I grew up a tea drinker. It took a long time for me to get into coffee. You can tell that the US is much more coffee versus tea. I'm sorry, but I'm out of breath with like every word I speak. So if I'm like after every sentence, it's because I can't breathe, because girl is large and in charge. Look at this. She's still cooking away. We are less than 3 weeks away from due date. Mind blowing. And I'm starting to get to this point where I'm just like starting to feel a little overwhelmed with how much I feel like I need to do. Like realistically, it's probably not as much as I think it is, but there's just so much clutter and mess around the house. It's not even like dirty, it's just clutter, and I just want to like organize it all. Nesting is just like, if you know, you know. Just like nesting is like cleaning things that baby will never notice. Like baby doesn't need you to organize every shelf in your house before the baby comes. Like that's not. And like I lose my train of thought so quick. Anyway, I opted to stay home, me and Lucy, today instead of trying to find some activity outside of the house to do, because for what, I'm just exhausted at this point. I try to do like an activity with her every day, but I'm just like, I can't. I just need a break today. I'm just gonna chill at home. And I have a few things I need to do around the house anyway. Like, I really need to clean the bathroom today. You know that dresser that I cleared off a couple weeks ago? It's covered with stuff again. So I need to clear that off. I have a pile of Lucy's clothes that's been folded for almost a week now that I need to put in her drawers. Just some general housekeeping things, you know? With it. I feel like I truly just need to slow down because I've been like trying to do so much stuff, and Troy's like, will you stop and just lay down for a second or sit down? So I'm trying to take his advice and just sit down when I can and put my feet up and chill, because he's right. Literally, it'll be in the evening after Lucy's gone to bed and I sweep the floor and stuff, and he's like, dude, stop, I'm gonna do it, just sit down. I'm like, I can't. He's like, just lay down, I got it. But anyway, I can read for a little bit. I started to read this last night before bed, and they were like talking about digging a grave. I was like, I can't read this before bed. This is a daytime read for sure. So I'm excited to start it now though. And we've moved on to the puzzle. The reading didn't last long, doing this little puzzle. All the little animals. Here's a big old basket of clothes that I need to put away. Literally just been sitting around for like a week. Try and get my 6 dates a day in, which I'm not exactly succeeding at. I made the viral date bark that I've seen literally everywhere, except I did a little twist on it this time. I made it a week ago. This time, instead of dark chocolate, I did white chocolate. Though hindsight, it does make it like really extra sweet. So I think next time I will do dark chocolate again. But anyway, so it's date peanut butter, some peanuts for extra crunch if you like that, and then I drizzled the white chocolate on top. It's literally unreal. Look at that. I know it doesn't look like amazing, but it tastes so good. And honestly, I just keep it in the freezer because I like my chocolate cold. It makes the dates nice and chewy, so. It's gonna be very niche, but my #1 pregnancy craving has been eating ice, which I have in my little molds here, and watching people do laundry. I think it's called pica, and it's like when you want to eat things that aren't edible, and it's very common in pregnancy actually, because when I watch the videos, the comments are always like, I'm pregnant and I love this. So yeah, that's like my #1 pregnancy craving. So I'm gonna sit here and eat some ice and watch some people do their laundry because Lucy's having some downtime. I'm gonna have some downtime. Lucy! Good morning, you guys. As you can hear, I can barely talk. I'm just coming on to sign off my vlog. I apologize if it got cut kind of short, but I got really sick, as you can hear. So I'm just gonna edit what I have and put it together for a little weekly vlog for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next vlog.